Title: Lunch Break, Heroes Unmasked. It was an unusual sight, to say the least. In the midst of the hustle and bustle of the Shield cafeteria, two women sat in conversation. One was Natasha Romanoff, aka Black Widow, a familiar face to the agents around. The other was a rare guest, the Amazonian princess, Diana Prince, known to most as Wonder Woman. As they sat across from each other, both women held their own. Natasha, with her piercing green eyes and fiery red hair, looked every bit the seasoned Shield agent she was. Diana, in her regal posture and calm demeanor, exuded an aura of tranquility and strength, a stark contrast to the buzzing cafeteria around them. "So, Diana," Natasha began, her voice barely rising above the ambient noise, "I've always been curious about your upbringing on Themyscira. What was it like, growing up in a world of women?" Diana's eyes softened at the thought of home. "It was peaceful, Natasha. We trained, we learned, we lived in harmony with nature. It was only when I left that I realized how unique my upbringing was. But enough about me. You're not exactly ordinary yourself." Natasha chuckled. "Compared to a demigoddess, I'm as ordinary as it gets." The Red Room was a challenging environment, to put it mildly. There was an unspoken understanding between them. Both women had faced hardships, both had been shaped by their experiences, and yet they'd emerged stronger. "We may come from different worlds, Natasha, but I think we share some common principles," Diana said after a moment. "We believe in justice, in protecting those who cannot protect themselves, and we're willing to make personal sacrifices for the greater good." "You've got that right," Natasha agreed. "We've both seen the darkness in this world, and we've chosen to fight against it." The conversation then shifted to their abilities. They discussed Natasha's training, her agility, her skill with various weapons, and her ability to strategize and manipulate situations. In turn, Diana explained her Amazonian training, her divine blessings from the Greek gods, and her legendary artifacts, the lasso of truth, her indestructible bracelets, and her sword. "What do you think is the most significant aspect of your powers?" Diana asked. "Versatility," Natasha replied without hesitation. "In my line of work, adaptability can mean the difference between life and death." "And you, Diana?" "Truth," Diana said. "My lasso compels honesty. It's a reminder that truth is the first step towards justice." Their conversation was a rare glimpse into the lives of two extraordinary women. They found common ground in their shared principles, their commitment to justice, and the weight of their responsibilities. And while their lunch break was short-lived, their conversation lingered, highlighting the power of understanding and camaraderie between two of the world's most formidable heroes. Subscribe for more AI fan fiction stories.